Hi, this is Jay Desai, Co-Executive Director of BNI Vijayawada. I'm also Vice President Book India. I have a lovely family. I have a very sweet daughter, Kanvi. I love playing cricket and I love what I do at BNI Vijayawada. We are impacting lives of 350 business owners and we are growing very fast. We have done 500 crores plus business so far and we are still going to rock soon. You are going to listen about Vijayawada very soon.
So, good morning, BNI. This is Vishal Desai, Co-Executive Director of BNI Vijayawada. We've been helping 350 plus entrepreneurs in Vijayawada, helping them to generate 450 crore business in the past 6 years. Thank you.
ఏడుకొండలవాడ వెంకటరమణ గోవింద గోవింద గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ BNI. This is Santosh, Regional Director from Tirupati. This is to inform you that we are there in Tirupati and we are welcoming you to Tirupati. We have 35 plus members in Tirupati and 1 crore plus business every month. So welcome all. Great.
It's been an amazing journey. Of course, if you're a part of BNI, it's always been amazing. But for me, it's more like coming from of course a corporate background and getting into family business, and from there seeing an opportunity to grow my own business. That's how the intent to go to a BNI chapter meeting was that. Then after that, we got an opportunity to start it in Vijayawada, and because we are from there, we are born and brought up there. People know you as somebody's son or somebody's grandson. Generally, it's a second generation, third generation business. But because of BNI, people know you as you. That's the first thing which I have experienced in BNI. Of course, when people start coming and saying how we have impacted their lives or their business, oh, it's an amazing kind of feeling when your first child is born. That's the feeling you cannot even explain. But that's the feeling which I get when people come and tell that you are the reason why we are still continuing our business, or you're the reason why we are grown.
I am an introvert basically, and before BNI I did not have any kind of network, or I was not very social, and no, people knew us like son, like what is said of Hemant Desai and all, but people started recognizing us because what we are doing. And when BNI came in, although it was not my forte or our forte, because we were not very social at that point of time. Frankly speaking, we didn't have a lot of connections. We have very limited connections, good connections, but very limited connections at that time. So we were, only one thing that pushed us to take BNI is that an opportunity to help so many people. Something that we might have done maybe once we are 50 or 60 something. उस टाइम पे जनरली कोई वैसा करता है कि चलो समाज सेवा कुछ करते हैं, अभी किसी को हेल्प करते हैं, समाज सेवा नहीं तो दिस इज़ वॉट वी सॉ दैट at such an early age we are getting an opportunity to give back to the society, and that is what inspired. And then we said, okay, yes, we are bringing Vijayawada, BNI to Vijayawada, and let's try to do let's try to change the way Vijayawada does business. And that was like 6 years back, and now it is all we are actually living the dream. जब आप एक ड्रीम में हो तब आपको पता नहीं चलता है कि you are actually living the dream, right? So if 6 years back, looking back at, we would have never dreamt that we would be here with 8 chapters and 350 plus members, and the region is growing very strong. Everyone knows us in Vijayawada right now for what we do for business owners and business professionals there.
Morning. My name is Santosh and I'm basically from Bangalore, and I'm the Regional Director for Tirupati. My story is very plain actually. I used to be an extrovert. I used to do a lot of networking. I used to meet a lot of people. A lot of help in terms of giving reference, and all these things used to happen. But I never knew BNI. So when I went for a BNI meeting, I could just see my life journey there. See, somebody is giving reference, somebody is thanking for the reference. I have seen me helping people, but they say yes, but after a time it gets lost. But here people are talking about 2 years, 3 years. So I could see the whole journey in one single room in 30 minutes or 1 hour. So that is the moment I thought, yes, this is something which I need to get into it. And as an HR professionalist and entrepreneur in providing HR, so I thought I must promote my company into it, and I got into a member. Then I thought I must explore more. And when I went to a new region, I could see that gap in the region, and I started BNI in Tirupati. So we have a first chapter launched with all the support of all the executive directors today. And yes, today we are here.
Please do let us know about a moment which made you feel like this is the moment for me, BNI is for me.
For me, I always believe in taking people along with me. So whenever I see entrepreneurs who are struggling or who are even doing good, okay, so I have a story where an entrepreneur struggled, even in even talking in the public, and he used to shiver, he used to sweat even in AC, okay, and doing his weekly presentation and all that. From there, we have seen his journey of being a president of the chapter, then being a launch DC, being a training DC, being a support DC, and now again being executive director. Okay, that's one of the biggest journey. And when I see his journey, every part of his journey has been inspiring. It's what makes me again, get up from my bed and again go to BNI offices. Okay, how many more journeys can I impact? How many more lives can I impact? So that's what is BNI for me, and that's what has impacted me in my life.
There are several moments to talk about. One specific particular moment which is fresh in my memory is there is a girl named Vaishnavi. She is a member in one of our chapters, Diamonds chapters. And the way she came to BNI is she lost her father and she had to take over her family business, a big iron and steel business, and only her brother is there to support her. So her brother pushed her in BNI because she was going to US. Her dreams were different. She was going in a different direction. But suddenly everything shattered and she had to come and handle the business because she is the eldest daughter in the family. There are no sons in the family. She found BNI as a platform to embrace and grow with it, or something to fall back on. So that came onto BNI, and she joined as a very shy, quiet girl who has lost everything, her parents and her career and everything, and she didn't know what to do in a place like Vijayawada. Vijayawada is like a small village. And when we saw her, getting very active in BNI, she started taking responsibilities and roles because she was feeling that college kind of a corporate atmosphere here in BNI. So she was able to connect, and she thought, okay, maybe this is where I can actually spread my wings again. And now she is played on the leadership team twice. She's recently done a TED talk. She joined a book club that came out of BNI, and then now she's one of the very, very active members in the chapter that holds the chapter together. So these are the kind of stories which we don't realize that we are impacting lives, and these are the kind of stories that make us feel that okay, what we are doing, and we are making a difference in the society. We are making a difference in people's life, and this is what one story which I remember from the recent.
Yeah, as I told you earlier, I had been in the first meeting. I understood that the kind of activity I'm doing and the kind of activities happening in the room, yes, I have to be in BNI. But when I joined BNI, I joined BNI in a different perspective. I was not a giver. I joined BNI to take, actually. Then within 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, when I was just getting referrals and things were going very smooth to me, that giver's gain attitude immediately came in me. I don't know when it came, but it just came into me. So when I'm able to do this, I'm able to get this, I thought I must be able to get a lot of people into it and help their life also by doing a giver's gain attitude. So in that activity, when I was in Tirupati, BNI was not there at the point of I came. But I was just talking, because I'm already used to BNI in Bangalore and I was doing a lot of things. I used to think that, okay, why BNI is not there, why BNI is not there. Then I got that thought from the Bangalore attitude there, that why can't I start doing things here? So that is how I started doing things. And the one thing which I wanted to do was, somebody like me will be coming from a lot of places, and if I'm able to help one person, it's also done, my dream will come true. But luckily, within the first chapter itself, I was able to find such kind of 3-4 people, such kind of people in Tirupati, and I'm happy about it.
Do let us know about a principle or something, a quality of BNI which you learned, which you saw has been impacting lives of a lot of people.
So first, it's post-COVID and pre-COVID, I just want to divide that. So before givers gain used to happen, people used to help each other. But in a COVID time, we saw a group of people, doctors and other people coming together and helping people in such a way that, when they were not supposed to help, they were not able to help them, they got in depression. Especially about, let me talk about Naral City Karthik, okay? He is into firefighting. He basically supplies all this fire equipments to the hospitals, and he has very good connections to hospitals. At one point of time in the second wave, he used to help members to get medicines, get beds. And so suddenly one member's father passed away. And he got so depressed that he was not able to help that person, help his friend's father. And he just called us and he said, "Sir, I'm actually, I'm not doing it anymore because, I've been trying to help others, but I was not able to do it." Those are situations. But now when we see him, and now he's popular all over the region, whatever is given at that point of time, and now he's getting back in the form of business. And till now, people are blessing him because they've helped so many families to get on their feet at that point of time. So this is one thing which I've seen Givers Gain on a different tangent altogether, where not only business, people help do Givers Gain in the personal life also. So I always say BNI is beyond business. BNI is beyond family members. BNI is beyond relationships. It's totally different, wherein you need to feel it, you need to experience it, otherwise nobody will understand BNI. That's what it is for me.
When we started BNI, coming early was a challenge everywhere, I guess, even and all the more in Vijayawada. So when members were supposed to come, when they came into the BNI and they started doing their 30 seconds and their feature presentation, and when that specific ask, doing a specific ask which BNI teaches, it seems very very small. 30 seconds may you talk about one of your products and do a specific ask. And then what happens after that is magical, which we don't realize, is that ask gets connected. So one thing is to understand, if you ask, you will get. That BNI has taught everyone. Today we attended a chapter meeting, almost 80% of them did a specific ask. So, being very specific in what you require. You might do like 100 business. BNI has taught everyone to focus on one thing rather than focusing on, bada thali. Okay, having a grand thali, focus having one dish at a time, right? So BNI has taught business owners that you might have 100 products, but if you want people to remember you, ask that one thing, one product and one requirement you need, they will remember you. Okay, so that is what has changed the way people are doing business in BNI. So very simple but very very effective things that BNI teaches.
See, I have been a member for a long time. So what I've seen in general is, till we join BNI, we don't understand the meaning of collaboration. We don't understand the meaning of co-creation. We see always our competitors as our rivals. We just want to finish him. So once you join BNI, we start sitting next to our collaborators or co-creators we were thinking as rivals in the past. It was a big question when people joined that, sir, how will I invite my own rival in this chapter for as a visitor? I said, don't see him that way. You just look into a collaborator or a co-creator. So it is a wonderful thing which we learn in BNI, is that you can see everybody as a collaborator or a co-creator here. That has impacted a lot.
So do let us know about something about you which people don't know.
Okay, in BNI, okay, I'm a very serious guy. Okay, I keep on evaluating things a lot. But when I'm with my friends and with family, I'm the most funniest guy. Okay, I make them laugh. I make them have a lot of fun. But I don't do that in BNI. Somehow, because of this badge, I think the responsibility has made me more serious. Being a go-getter, but when I'm with my family, with my friends, I am the most funniest guy around to be with. So that's what people don't know about me in BNI. They always see me as a very serious guy, who don't know what to tell what at what point of time. So that's all.
Okay, I'm actually an ambivert. When I'm around people who I love, I'm a different animal altogether. Otherwise, I'm in BNI, I'm very calm, composed. People call me as Buddha in my. How are you so patient? That's what they know me about. But when I am with my friends, I'm very. I play a lot of pranks. I make a lot of jokes, and I also love partying, which people might not know. I like to go to lounge bars and pubs where there is music, and I like to groove on music and dance. So that is something that I like, and that's something that people in Vijayawada might not know about me.
Basically, in my region, people see me as a restless person. I tell somebody to do something and I be there before them and do something there. Something like that I keep on doing. But basically, in general, I also like to be in peace. I just do meditation, all those. If I tell somebody I'm doing meditation, they will not believe it. But I do meditations, and I like to even listen to some smooth music or very soothing music. But normally, when people see me, they know me as I am hyper or keep on moving here and there, restless guy.
What do you think about Synergy 2022?
Wow, it's fantastic. We can hear the noise, music, the kind of energy is going on from there. We are getting that energy right now. So I'm going to carry this energy to my location and I'm going to spread this here.
Sounds to me like a lot of possibilities and opportunities. Synergy is like an unlimited possibility of collaborations, co-creations, and tons of business.
For me, synergy is, I don't know, we've been doing so many events lately. So every time when Sunil Bhai does an event, okay, so I feel it's a healthy competition, okay. We would want to match what's happening synergy. I know it's a bigger region, but we will definitely want to match. And of course, synergy is one place where we always learn something new. How to manage 1,000-member region is something which we've always been looking forward to. And the way Sunil Bhai and of course Ajit does events are next level. Okay, you have to. We never seen starting a synergy or a members day of the chapter meeting, and that's something which actually pushes us at EDs a lot. So that's an amazing thing. Of course, like everybody said, it's more of collaboration, more of opportunities that have been created today, and hope that synergy adds more crores to lives of all the members.